Hey, good morning. Monday. Whew. Mondays ever feel like you're just kind of like dead in the water? Especially after a weekend. Maybe you enjoyed your weekend. Hey, it's okay to enjoy weekends. I enjoyed my weekend. I hope you enjoyed yours. If you're on a weight loss struggle bus and the weekends get really like you're on that bus all weekend long, this message is for you. I want to help you today resurrect, literally resurrect your weight loss efforts from the dead. And first off, it is Monday, so we're gonna do a quick little brush off. Went for a quick walk. You don't need to see my feet, but this is what we do. We get back, so my wife doesn't have it. Get the sand. It got sand on the feet. Gonna get all the sand off. It's time to brush it off. Kind of brush yourself off, and okay, that maybe didn't work. Maybe you get on the scale and you're like, oh, I did it again. The weekend, Mark, I did so well last week. And then like Friday came around and I just got off track. If this is you, don't worry, you're not the only one. You're not alone. But this message is for you because I want to really, I'm looking right at the message today. And it literally came to me as I'm sitting here wiping off my feet. And it's about resurrection. And we're not talking about Jesus and all that. Although, I am your bulletproof Christian fitness mentor and I don't have a problem speaking my mind about Jesus because I love him. But we're talking about a different kind of resurrection. Think about the the weight loss efforts, maybe the attempts you've been trying, and you're just literally just stuck. You feel, so to speak, dead. I want to share with you something that's actually pretty cool. Something I didn't know until we had some tree guys come. They actually came a while back and they said, hey, we got to trim your trees. And hey, you got these really cool ferns. And I wish I'll have to share with you the picture of them. Check these out. Anybody know what these are called? These are growing on one of our live oak trees. Pretty cool, right? This is called this is one of our oak trees. And you see it's growing now. It just rained here last night. And it's actually because we have the trees above. So it's a bit overcast. So it always is overcast, but we have nice shade, and these fern grow on trees. They take life on other trees. You can see they're literally attached to trees. And these are called, what's pretty cool is they're called resurrection fern. So it was neat because I was thinking of these as I was wiping off my feet. Now we have, I think, just this tree in the front yard, but I think we have some in the back. But check this out. I'm going to share with you. This is a resurrection fern. And I'm going to share with you why they're called resurrection fern. It's pretty neat because they can actually literally die on that tree when it gets dry. They can actually brown up, and I've seen them because they literally, when it dries up and when there's not rain, when the sprinklers aren't on, they get all brown and they can actually lie dormant, so to speak, or dead, and they can stay there. Now, the only way, so here's the whole point to this message this morning for your Monday going into the week is this resurrection. It is Monday. You can start fresh and new. And here's how it works. How did that resurrection fern, now I'm going to share with you. Let's see if I can see it right over there. See that resurrection? Is literally, I'm looking right at it from sitting in my chair. Okay, so how did that resurrection fern come to life? Well, it got water. The nutrients of water came to it. It was fed. And it was fed what it needed to green up, right? And you saw it was full of life, right? So what do you need? You need to have this resurrection with your weight loss is to go after the things that are going to fuel you in the right way. So if you're trying to lose weight, think about this in your week. There's a couple of things that you can do to have your own weight loss resurrection, right? Is eat healthy, whole, fresh foods. Don't overeat. Stay away from the crap. Stay away from the garbage that maybe is getting you in the way of you being at your goal weight and your healthiest and your fittest, right? And move. You got to exercise. You got to actually take care of yourself. Now, how does this resurrection fern take care of itself? Well, it stays attached to the tree, which is really kind of interesting. When you think about this tree, which is a live oak, let's see if I can share it with you. This is a live oak right here. See, that's a live oak, goes right up there. That's a live oak. Those trees have deep roots, which is pretty neat. So it has a sustainable source. It's hanging on. So the resurrection fern is hanging on to these strong trees that have deep roots. Well, guess how you're going to succeed in your weight loss journey? is attaching yourself to some strong roots with a good foundation. This tree has a really great foundation. I think it's probably been here over 100 years. This house is built in the 50s, but I know we've only been in it 20 years. But I do know that this tree has been here for a long, long time because it's got deep, deep roots. It's lasted hurricanes, right? So how do you succeed? How do you have this resurrection from your weight loss? Well, guess what? You got to water it. You got to nurture it. You got to actually provide what it needs, like water does for that resurrection fern. And then connect yourself to some strong roots. Well, how do you do that? Support. Think about this when it comes to you and your weight loss journey. What kind of support do you have? Do you have a family member? Is your spouse supportive? Or your friends, or your coworkers, or your colleagues? Maybe your parents or your children. Are they supportive of your weight loss efforts? If not, now you're not going to, obviously they're your family, right? You live with them. You got to live with them. Family's family. But it doesn't mean you can't get the kind of support, the kind of foundation that you need. That's what I do as a coach. I help provide a strong, stable foundation for people who are on a weight loss journey so that they can have their resurrection. And the resurrection, for the most part, is getting the weight off. Literally going from that shriveled up fern that's all brown and like literally looks dead. If you've been feeling dead in your tracks with your weight loss efforts, maybe it's because you're just not getting the water where you need to get it. You're not maybe getting that support, that accountability. Maybe you don't have any structure. Maybe you're not attached to a foundation or something with strong roots. Now, I can't even say that it's on me. My inner circle are a group of amazing, amazing moms and dads, busy men and women over 40 who, before coming into our inner circle program, they also struggled. They were kind of dead, somewhat. Some of them were dead in their track. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to do it. They didn't have support. They tried all the quick fixes, and then they said, I'm tired of going around the merry-go-round. I'm tired of every Monday feeling the same defeatedness and feeling still uncomfortable in my own skin, still stepping on the scale, even though I already know I'm still 50 pounds overweight. Like, they're ready to make a change. They're ready to turn a corner. They're ready to have a resurrection. Now, if you want the help, all you have to do is literally, you can drop it down in the comments, or you can shoot me over a private message. Just hit the word resurrection so I know that you listened to this message, and I would love to help. Now, I'm not Jesus. I'm not gonna resurrect you literally from the dead, but I can when it comes to your weight loss efforts. If you've been struggling, you've been stuck, and you've been feeling just dead, you're like on the verge of giving up, or maybe you felt like you've given up. Maybe you're just watching. You've been watching me for maybe 3 months, maybe a couple of years you've been watching, and you still haven't taken action. Well, guess what? Chances are you're probably still stuck. Am I wrong, or am I wrong? Like, if I'm wrong, please call me out on that. But if I'm right, then what are you waiting for? It's time to have a resurrection. It's time to get your body back. It's time to get you thriving in life, not just purely trying to like stay in the survival mode. Enough of the survival mode already. It is Monday. It is June 14th. Half of 2021 is gone. How much longer are you going to wait till you get into the best shape of your life? How much longer are you going to wait until you can actually feel good about yourself from the inside out? Feel comfortable in your own skin. Feel like, oh my gosh, today is a Monday and I'm excited about it. I want you to be as excited as I am about Mondays. I want you to be as excited about my inner circle who are excited about reaching towards new goals, about striving to be their best, about having a community of other people to help support them, to help keep the life in them so that they don't need any more resurrections, right? Anyway, I hope this message found you well. And if it did, I want you to share it with somebody. That's all I ask. If you caught this on the replay, let me know, #replay. And if you found value in this, all I ask is that you do share this with your page, share this with your friend, hold on to it, save it. You can also come on when I get live. You can hit the announcements so that you see when I come live. Notice I'm doing them a little off times. I'm not doing it every morning at 8 o'clock, but I am doing one every morning still. So I'm probably over 500 now, days straight of lives. Take care and have an amazing, blessed day. And you can do this. You can be like that resurrection fern, so to speak. Check this out right here. See this? You can be that resurrection fern right there. Look at how green and full of life that is right there, right? You can do this. You have what it takes. I believe in you. Even if you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you. Get around people who are going to believe in you to help you succeed, right? That's what it takes. That's what it's going to. You can listen to me all day long, but if you listen to me for 10 minutes and then the rest of your day is filled with no hope. You're filled with disappointment, filled with no direction, no accountability, no support, right? You don't know how to work out. You don't know how to eat. You don't know how much to eat. Then you're going to go, guess what? You're going to go getting lured into these other quick fixes. Okay, it's time to go on that cleanse again. It's time to do that calorie restriction 500. It's time to go to that medical weight loss. It's time to go back on Weight Watchers. It's time to rejoin that gym membership. Aren't you tired of going around the merry-go-round? It's time to get off the merry-go-round already. It's time to live. It's time to have a resurrection. Literally, hit me up with a message. We'll get on a call. You'll first get on a call with one of my team members, either James or Jesse, and they could connect with you, and then we could see if you're a good fit, and then we can connect, and we can go into a deep dive on what you exactly need so that we can make sure that you're on the success and never need another resurrection ever again. Sound good? Take care. God bless.